Yo, with the Heavyist podcast, we're about to talk about 5 records that are coming out that absolutely rip and you should be ready for. You should prepare your body for.
Get excited. It's hype time, guys and girls.
Prepare thy holes.
Starting
Riffs
with
are
Justice
coming.
for the Damned. Justice for the Damned, the pride of Australia. They're one of the sickest black and hardcore bands that have ever existed, and they're finally coming back. Their new album is called Stay Relentless. It's coming out on August the 1st through Grayscale Records. So there's 2 singles available from this record so far, The Current and Built to be Broken. I want to get this out of the way really early. That album title's terrible. It sounds like the slogan for an energy drink. It is really naff. But having
And what
said
sucks
that,
is that we know Justice for the Damned as being like a very, very sick band that like do rely on really cool like vocal moments and like hooks and brilliant things that draw people in. Like they are usually like on point with anything. Like so for this to be maybe we're not cool enough to appreciate how cool it is. I'm gonna chalk it up to that right now, because right now it feels like it sucks, but I'm definitely wrong. It's not. It can't be them that's wrong. In my heart, it can't be them that's wrong.
If there's a moment in a song where he shouts "Stay Relentless" and then a savage breakdown kicks off, that I can't deny that's going to be cool. So I'm prepared to eat my words on that first point. But this new single, specifically Built to be Broken, so hard. Like it's got a bit of a kind of Machine Head vibe to it, which I was really digging. And I'm not talking about that new Machine Head album, which was made by Jordan Fish and sounds like they're trying to do Spirit Box or something. It's really bad. I'm talking like The Blackening, like something really cool. Like this is just everything dialed up to 11. I mean, even the last breakdown on this track sounds a bit like Davidian at the end, doesn't it? So that's very cool. The whole fight for your fucking life, like that is hard as hell.
It's hard as hell, man. This has been a long time coming. Pain as Power is probably like the reigning champ of like mosh records, right?
Potentially,
I think
it might be.
It's probably like right up there. It's unbeatable. It has been, yeah. So these guys, they've got a lot to live up to, and I think this was actually like recorded back in 2023 with Putters by the seams of it, by like by what's going on. Pain of Power is absolutely, just one of the sickest mosh records ever made. Just the sort of the set pieces, the hooks, the call outs, the breakdown, they were just immaculate. It's just one of the goddamn best ever.
Dude.
And then I feel like from what I'm hearing from these 2 singles is that they've kind of like increased the hardcore and then they've kind of like slowed it down a little bit. I feel like there's a slight Kubla Khanification of these tracks.
Yes, definitely.
And you can't be mad at that because that's a great way to go. But I feel like this is a slightly different Justice for the Damned that we're seeing on these 2 singles. And I'm absolutely here for it because we know that they can put together immense breakdowns, like mosh calls. Like they can make you want to destroy people so well. And I'm here for it, dude.
Yeah, man. I can't wait for this record. I feel like I manifested this into being because I got really like stuck into Dragged Through the Dirt and Pain is Power like January, February time, just thinking to myself every day, oh God, I would love to hear a new Justice for the Damned record. And here we go. It's coming. Get excited. Stay relentless. Stay relentless, people.
Stay relentless. It's a bit Corrupt FM, isn't it? That's what it is.
It's got Corrupt FM energy, which... Okay, that should make me like it a bit more. Really, actually, now you said that.
Stay relentless.
Next on the list, Kaonashi. They are a now 4-piece post-hardcore mathcore band from Philadelphia. Their new album is called I Want to Go Home, and it's been released on June the 6th through Equal Vision Records.
This morning I brushed my teeth and refilled up the sink. It made me think of us.
So far, there are 2 singles releasing this record, When I Say and Red Sink Yellow Teeth. So Kaonashi, probably the most divisive band between me and you that we've ever had, because I'm absolutely obsessed with them, and historically you absolutely hate them.
Apart from that last EP, I was won over by that last EP, right?
I was going to say.
So I was totally won over by that last EP, and then this one comes in storming, and then like 3 bars in, I'm like, oh God, why? No. Again, honestly. I'm like, why am I back here? I thought I was over this. I thought I enjoyed this band now.
Dude, honestly, I thought when you had that turn on Kaonashi on that last EP, that was honestly one of the most like tentpole moments in our friendship for me. It's like you being a groomsman at my wedding, you telling me that you and Jolene are going to have a baby, and then you liking a Kaonashi EP. They're like the 3 tentpole moments in our friendship. So now you say this is upsetting me, but anyway, this will be Kaonashi's 3rd album. It's the last installment in the Lemon House saga, which is all of their previous music has been built around a story of a group of disillusioned teens at a fictional high school called Lemon House High. Kind of all the lyrics and themes are all based around the trials and tribulations of growing up, family trauma, suffering from depression and anxiety, and kind of navigating life and love at the age of a teenager. I'm not going to say I'm not going to miss Taylor and Morgan and all the other characters that they've introduced over the period of their discography, but I am looking forward to seeing how the story ends. And I think these 2 singles are both absolutely wicked in 2 completely different ways. Like
they are very different.
They're very, very distinct, aren't they? Like When I Say has that more kind of post-hardcore vibe.
The second one felt more like the last EP to me. I was I was in a bit more.
Absolutely,
100%.
I would have. I was as I was listening to him, I was thinking like, Red Sink Yellow Teeth is going to be the one that catches Sonny's ear the most. It's got a bit of that new metal bounce to it. It's quite intricate, but it also riffs really hard, and it has the interesting kind of diverse structure that's going on. And then obviously the other track has more of that sort of swancore kind of noodly post-hardcore style to it. The drumming from Power is amazing as ever. Pete's doing the thing that divides us down the middle, but I love it. I think he's brilliant. I love what he does. I think like arguably on this new material his voice is slightly less abrasive. I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining that, but I feel like they've done a lot of touring since their last record, and potentially he might be thinking like, oh, I don't know if I can actually keep up doing this vocal all the time if I'm playing this many shows, so maybe I might need to like switch up the way I'm doing things to have a bit more longevity when I'm on a long touring stretch. But I don't know, if you don't like it, like you don't, then you're going to struggle with it no matter what. But I'm excited. Like their last album, I'm still obsessed with it now, even since it came out like 5 years ago or however long it was. I still love it. I can't wait for this new Kaonashi record, man. I'm really excited.
Stop, I ain't even know I had the top spot. Any minute, man, my life could end. Or you choose a friend, too many play to pretend. They want to limit the light that I can show to the world. They want to take what I have, break me apart from my girl. You can say what you want, drag my name through the mud.
I believe this is a band you've become a little bit obsessed with recently, isn't it, Sonny?
Dude, I am Bayway all day right now. I am Bayway NJ all day right now. After us being heavily obsessed with the Gridiron record from a couple of years back, this band just took me absolutely by storm. Only in the sort of recent months. I know that they've existed for a while, but it's really in the last sort of like 3 months that I've like just consumed everything that they've previously done, and I'm just absolutely over the moon with it. I love how they just come in. Like his bars, he moves from like Ice-T to like Jamie Jaster in like a moment, and I love it. And it's all one guy. It's awesome. It's so earnest. It's hard bars. There's something undeniable about somebody spitting fire over a breakdown. Like spitting sick bars over a breakdown that's just unstoppably sick, and I absolutely love it, dude. I'm Bayway all day right now, dude.
Mate, I couldn't agree more with you about that. Like the cold as hell bars over the top of the breakdown at the end of this song. Like I think he sounds quite a lot like B-Real from Cypress Hill. I think he's got a bit of that about him. Like you know, in this world that we live in, post Gridiron, rapping hardcore bands that have got actual bars are just something that I am all for. And I think comparison to Gridiron, you know, they have a similar idea, but they attack it in completely different ways. Like,
yeah,
Gridiron are so tongue in cheek and so like winky, whereas this is all business. Like these guys,
this is all business, dude. You do not want to be stepping on Bayway.
No, man.
Don't
these guys, they are not ones to fuck with, and they are making that really, really clear. And I love that, like the chant of New Jersey as well.
Yeah.
Like, we know where you're from. You've got NJ in your band name, guys. Like that. Yeah, that's. I mean, honest. In case they see this, I'm sorry. Like, no disrespect.
Dude, don't, dude.
I
might have
all
to
day,
do
baby.
I'll have to do you for them.
Oh shit! I'm scared now. Yeah, man. Malocchio by Bayway. This song is
rules.
hard, and The Recipe is a great name for an album. After what we were just saying about Stay Relentless, The Recipe is the complete opposite, mate.
The Recipe is the complete opposite attack to a record. But how is it so hard? How is The Recipe how is The Recipe harder than Stay Relentless? It just is.
We're cooking, brother. We cooking.
Yeah. They are cooking.
Hell yeah. Mate, speaking of hardness, next on the list, Bludgeoned by Deformity. They are a new brutal death band. They feature members Devin Swank, who you may know from Sanguisugabog or a load of other bands that he's a vocalist for. And also within the ranks of this band, you've got members of Pig Destroyer and Jive Bomb. They've got a new EP coming out. It's called Epoch of Immorality, and it's scheduled for release on the 6th of June through Iron Fortress. So the first single from this, False Deliverance. Jesus Christ.
Like, make no mistakes, this is my favorite single of the entire year. This thing has hit me like 2,000 tons of bricks, and I am buried amongst them right now. I cannot escape. I am just listening to it over and over until I listened to this when I realized. So my story with this the other day is that I only knew that this was a single because I was listening to I've been listening to Pyrexia all weekend, right? I'm in a really good space with my brutal death metal right now. I'm just getting through it, just absolutely loving it. And then I go, oh, Pyrexia, like there's a new song, there's a feature, and then I see it, and I didn't put two and two together that it's a Devin Swank band whatsoever. I listened to it like 5-6 times on the bounce, like a bunch. Absolutely loved it. And then I went and posted about it in our Discord, being like, oh my God, this is so sick. And then everyone's like, yeah, of course it's sick. It's the fucking Devin Swank band, you idiot. We all posted about it 2 days ago. And I was like, fuck, I'm an idiot. And and then the beautiful thing about doing the podcast is that I realized that we actually had the EP in our Gmail. So I just had this phenomenal, beautiful little experience where I got obsessed with a single and then realized I already had the EP in my inbox. That's good shit right there. That's peak life, dude. That doesn't happen very often. That's good. That's good shit.
That is a win. That is, as we call in the mental health first aider game, that is cashing in, mate. That is when the checks are coming in and life is good. Actually, Bludgeoned by Deformity is a Pyrexia song, isn't it? Like they're named after a Pyrexia song.
Yeah.
They've got the singer for Pyrexia on this track. You know, it's all sort of slotted into place. Yeah, man, this is so good. This is so
juiced, bro.
Good.
It's got some of the most overwhelming, suffocating production you've ever heard. Listening to it feels like being enveloped in lead smog. It's so awesome. You can't move. It's so cool and heavy, and you know, Devin's like got this real sort of like hardcore attack over a lot of it, which is really cool. There's a really like heady like whirring in the production that kind of has this like dissonant element that you could like feel from like one of like the Knoll records recently. Like you sort of put that in the mix to the brutality. It's just fucking pure intense shit, dude. It's undeniably like one of the heaviest things I've listened to all year, and I'm over the fucking moon with it.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. There's this kind of element of every sort of riff and passage as it comes in overlaps with the last one and makes it all just feel really overwhelming and chaotic, but it's so savage. And yeah, this is exciting, and I love the way that like Devin has a way of being in, I don't know, 5, 6 bands, but he has a sort of different approach to each one that makes you not just go, well, it just sounds like everything else. This just sounds like Tomb Sentinel, and it sounds like, it sounds like all of his other bands at the same time. Like there's distinct and interesting and different approaches to everything. And yeah, I purposefully avoided listening to the EP because we do already have it, because I wanted to like just get really excited about this one song. But as soon as we're done,
it's
here,
one of the hardest
I'm
things.
Getting it on.
It's unreal. This is so sick.
Yeah, man. Bludgeoned by Deformity.
And it's on Iron Fortress record, which is awesome. Iron Fortress have been putting out some absolute heat recently. It wasn't really like on my radar as a record for a little while. They put out the Guts record that we really enjoyed.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've been really enjoying the Splattered Spine EP from them. They are just absolutely killing it right now. So big up Iron Fortress Records.
Big up to Iron Fortress. Big up to Bludgeoned by Deformity. And last on the list, Mugshot. Mugshot, 4-piece hardcore band from San Jose, California. They're set to release their second full-length album. It's called All the Devils Are Here. It's coming out on the 20th of June through Pure Noise Records.
Couldn't satisfy your running now. What a waste of a man!
So there's 4 singles available from this, although I think technically 2 of them are kind of one song, kind of split in 2. But I just fucking love Mugshot. I think we've talked about everything like that they've done in the past. Empty Heaven, when it came out in 2021, was my EP of the year. Dull Boy, their first album, is amazing. I remember when they first came back after, not really doing anything for a good few years, and I was just so hyped to have them back. And then Empty Heaven came out. It was incredible. And then they've just kind of gone from strength to strength with every new thing that they've done in this sort of second period of their career. And this album coming in 2025 is one of the things I'm most looking forward to this year. And I'm so glad it wasn't an EP, because this happened last year when they released an EP. I was like, oh, they're going to finally give us an album. And it wasn't. It was an EP. But now it's happening. We're getting a full-length album. They've recorded it with your boy Randy Bo Bandy at Graphic Nature. In all the press material, they're saying that Randy is basically the 5th member of Mugshot, which is really cool. I think it's really awesome when you get a strong collaborative relationship going with a producer like that, and it usually wields incredible results. So I can't wait to hear this. Like, these singles are all incredible. I don't want to break them all down individually because I want us to do a full episode about this album when it comes out. But what I will say is that moment in For a Waking Nightmare where the vocal break, what a waste of a man, and then some absolute abuse of a whammy pedal happens. It's one of the fucking greatest riffs of the year, dude. So sick.
Yeah, mate, sick band. Like, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. I want to see if they're going to come up and take people's lunch. Like, they've got it in their fibers. Like, this is a sick band. They've been putting out sick records. It's been a long ass time,
Yeah, man. 2016 since they last did an album.
Empty Heaven 2021. That feels like yesterday to me. Looking at that EP right there, brother.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, listening to these singles, I absolutely love it. There's an undeniable influence of Justice for the Damned in the singles as well, which is so brilliant that we're talking about Justice for the Damned on their new cycle of records and sort of in their evolution. This definitely feels like it definitely feels like a bunch of homies that have got together and gone, yeah, Painter's Power is one of the sickest records ever made. Let's go.
If you take nothing away from this episode, go and listen to Painter's Power by Justice for the Damned. But like, it's a year for it, right? We've got Your Spirit Dies, we've got Orthodox, we've got Wounded Touch, all these things that are coming out in this really awesome metalcore world. And Mugshot are potentially here to give you what might be my favorite metalcore album of the year, and I can't wait to find out if it is or not, because I am hype for this album. And it's also really cool artwork, which is very different to anything that they've ever done before. It's quite colourful, but also
I thought it was a Moontooth record.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind
sick.
of out of character, but in a really sick way. It looks rad. Yeah, man. Mugshot coming soon. Yeah, those are 5 albums that are coming out in the second half of the year that you guys need to get hype for, because they're going to
begin the hype. Begin the hype now.
Hype intensifies.
Give us a like and subscribe. We love you. Bye.
Peace.